welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, of course. Okay, so today for Therapy Thursdays with Cel, we're going to talk about you don't need to rush to have your life sorted in your 20s. I feel like it's so instilled in us, especially being like Latina, to like have your life figured out like the minute you hit 20. And I'm here to tell you that you do not need to have your life figured out at 20. Like, you're just learning more and more about yourself. Like, shit, I'm 24 and I'm still learning about myself. Like, I recently just learned how to love myself last year, so at the age of 23. Don't worry about it if you're 20, or even if you're in your like later 20s, like 27 or some shit. Don't worry about it. Like, you'll be fine. Just know that in your 20s you're setting the foundation for the rest of your life, which sounds crazy, but whatever you do now in your 20s, see it as like the foundation. You're planting the seed of what you're going to do with the rest of your life, and it might change later on because you may learn to love something else or whatever the case may be. But just know that right now you're just setting the foundation to your future. Advice that I would give you is have good credit, save money. I don't know if I should do a video on like budgeting and stuff like that. I don't know. Apparently I'm good at it, but let me know if you guys want to see that. One thing that I would say is do not look at other people's lives and compare it to yours. With that being said, if someone is getting married, if someone got engaged, if someone is having a kid, and you feel like you're falling behind because they are the same age as you, you are not. You are on your own time clock. Everything happens for a reason. Literally. The reason why you may not have a kid right now is because it's not your time. Like, point blank period. You know, you're going to know when it is your time to become a mom. It's gonna be you're gonna know when it's your time to like get engaged or whatever. Like, you're gonna know with that person that you're with, whatever, you're going to know. So just because everybody else is doing it does not mean that you have to. I cannot stress that enough. Like, I remember my friends that like, I have a friend that I would look at her and I'll be like, oh my god, she already has 2 kids, she's engaged, and what the hell am I doing? Like, no. But then I had to realize, like, that is her life. That happened for her when it needed to happen, and it's not gonna happen for me until it happens for me, and I am okay with that. Whether that is in my later on 20s, early 30s, I am okay with that. And being Latina and being told like, oh, ya lo 25, at 25 you need to be married or whatever, and I'll be 25 in October. That's the last thing I'm thinking about. I have not met the one. I don't know if I have and don't know it yet. I don't think I have though. So, you know, like, I haven't met that person that I would feel like, oh, yeah, like, this is my person. This, I haven't had that vibe from an individual as of yet. Just because one person may have their life sorted or whatever does not mean that you need to. Honestly, I cannot stress that enough. And honestly, another thing that is going to be another topic down the line on a Thursday is, just because you see it on Instagram does not mean that that's really what their life is about. Because it's not. Me personally, I thought that by the age 25, 26, I'll like get married and like have a kid and all this stuff. But now all I can think about is I want to be financially ready for myself before I can bring anyone into that, right? So I want to set my foundations. I want to save enough money to buy a home one day. I want to have an amazing credit score. I want all of these things because in your 20s is the time to do all of that. And I feel like we live in such a social media world where we're comparing ourselves to other people on social media, and that is so unhealthy. Because if you go off of what you see on social media, you're only ruining yourself. Honestly, you're stressing yourself out because you really don't know what's really going on behind closed doors, off of that person's Instagram page. You know, like we Instagram, Facebook, even here on YouTube, I could flat out say I am not rich, but I'm not like poor as hell. Like, I'm middle class. I have worked since I was 19 years old, Monday through Friday. I do pretty well for myself. I do save money for what's important and stuff like that. So, you know, whatever. But I just personally feel like a lot of people see what other people are doing on Instagram and stuff, or YouTube, Facebook, whatever social media platform you're looking at this person at, and you really don't know what's really happening behind closed doors. There's a lot of people, a lot of influencers that are in their 20s, and you see them all high and mighty and all this stuff, but you don't really know what's going on or whatever. But also you need to realize, if what they're saying is real, think about what made them be in that position. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, they might be younger than you or a year older than you, but it's their time. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything happens at a certain time in your life, so you need to just go off of your own time. You cannot go off of anybody else's time, because if you do, you're really gonna be stressed, like extremely stressed, and that's not a good feeling. Trust me, it's not. So don't stress yourself out. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, and just live your life and set that foundation that you want now in your 20s for later on. But just know that it does not need to be set in stone fucking perfect. Like, it's gonna happen when it's gonna happen, and you just need to be okay with that. I feel like that's really all I need to say about that topic. Just don't stress yourself. It's gonna happen when it's gonna happen. You don't need to rush into having everything perfect, because when it's meant to be, it's going to happen. That's all I can say on that topic. Let me know down below at what age you thought you were going to get married, if it was in your 20s, and did you get married? Did you have your kids? Let me know down below. I want to know. I want to know, when did you realize that you're running on your own time clock and not somebody else's? That is the actual question. When did you realize that you are running on your own time and nobody else's? Because, honey, you should be on your own time, nobody else's. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it was straight to the point and direct. Let me know down below, when did you know that you were running on your own time, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. And yeah, bye, Trulies. See you guys next time.